Hello. So here's a little video that I promised I'd do, and well, here it is. Basically, I did say when I reviewed the M&S Czech Pilsner, I said it was brewed by a like a Czech Pilsner brewery, and I said that I noticed that the German lager was brewed by ABK, and it says this is a light and crisp Helles lager brewed by ABK, basically, and this is a Helles lager brewed by ABK. So I thought it'd be quite fun to just have a taste of them both side by side, see if I can tell which one's which, and see if I can tell which one I think is better. Whether there's a difference, are they the same stuff? Well, this one is 4.9% ABV, this one is 5.0% ABV. Now I know there's a little bit of tolerance with alcohol levels, so they could still be the same stuff. But it would be very interesting to see how similar they are in taste, whether they are similar, whether ABK are just sending the rubbish stuff to Marks and Spencer's, or whether they're sending the same stuff that's in these bottles. Is the stuff in this bottle the same as the stuff in this bottle? That is the question we're going to be answering today. I'm going to do it blind again, just so I've got no preconceptions of what I'm expecting. I know this is a really nice Helles beer. I don't know anything about this, I've never had it before. I'm going to use the usual glasses to get it tipped into, so let's do it. Let's get the taste test underway. Okay, beer's poured, so let's have a look. This is giving you a wispier head. This one's a bit more soap bubbles. I don't know if that's the way they're poured, or if that's, I don't know, that's just that they're different already. I mean, they're both brewed by ABK. They both claim to be a Helles-style beer. Doesn't actually mean they're the same beer, or they were brewed in the same batch, or even necessarily they're brewed in the same way. But we'll have to see what is taking us, really. Colours are the same, they look very similar just looking at the colour, although there's quite a lot in this glass. Anyway, let's have a smell. So that's smelling... Oh, actually, let's tell you which one's which first, shall we? So this is which one's which. Okay, that was which one was which. I'm going to have a nose on this one. So malty, syrupy, lemony. It's giving me Helles vibes. This is giving me the kind of whiff that I expect from a Helles. A little bit more maltiness than I would expect from a normal Helles, but you never know. A little bit syrupy, a little bit malty. Okay, let's try the other one. So get a nose on this one. That one's got not much in the nose, really, at all. It's a very different nose than this one. This one's more citrus forward. Yeah, this one's more citrus forward. I don't know about this one. Yeah, this one's a bit more citrus forward, this is a bit more malt forward, but they are a bit similar. And actually, they are quite similar in the smell. Now I've smelt them a few times. This one's giving more away than this one. It's got more of a smell. I'm going to go in for the old taste anyway, because smelling them can only take you so far. Right, so I'm going to go with this one first. Cheers. So it's got a nice dryness to it. Not a huge amount of body to it. It's perfectly pleasant. Bit of biscuitiness, bit of breadiness. It's alright. Okay, what about this one? Cheers. This one is a lot more bitter. Doesn't add much in flavour, that at all. It's got a bit of bitterness on the tongue there. Not got much in the line of flavour. This one's got a little bit more of that kind of sweet butteriness that I get from a good Helles. I mean, these are both icy cold, which is not the best way to do a Helles if you want to get all the flavours out of it. Sure, it's refreshing and all that, but it's harder to get the flavours out when it's this cold. But that one got a bit of cardboardiness to it, I must say. And not a lot of flavour. This one, bit crisper, bit cleaner, a little bit more flavour to it. So yeah, I mean, they're not the same, I don't think. That one doesn't have a lot of flavour at all. That one has a bit of flavour. The flavours this one has, not great. The flavour this one has is better. I'm going to guess that this is the actual ABK. This is the one from Marks and Spencer's. But anyway, there's not really much else I can say. Really, they're not worlds apart, but only because this one's a bit lacking in flavour. So there you go. Nothing more to say. We'll find out which was which in a minute. Well, there we go. I was right. So yeah, this is the M&S one. This is the actual ABK. Let's try again, knowing which they are. Yeah, I mean it's giving me, yeah, it tastes like a Helles, really. Tastes like a German Helles, the kind of things that I would expect from it. Nice little bit of maltiness and syrupiness in the background there. Breadiness, a little bit of bitterness. It's, you know, not as flavourful as some, but it is very tasty, and, you know, I'm liking it. This one, there's not much there at all. There's not much flavour at all. Yeah, it's weird. There's a bit of a creaminess there, but yeah, the flavours are muted, really muted in this one. There's more flavour in this one. There really is. So I'm not sure what's going on, or whether they're brewing it cheaper for M&S, or whether, I don't really know how M&S are getting hold of this. But this is not the same stuff as this. Again, they've missed the mark on this. It doesn't taste like a Helles to me. It just tastes like a, I don't know, a bland, cheap lager where they've just shoved a little bit of bitterness in there. It's not as far off as I thought it was going to be. I expected it just to be really, like, you know, fruity and just weird, and like some people who do these Helles beers and they're nothing like a Helles. It's, you know, at least it's got nothing in there that makes it sort of un-Helles-like, should we say, if that's a word. But it's just, there's no flavour to it, really. There's no flavour to it. If you search for the flavours there are a little bit dirty. It's not as clean as some. I think it was about £2 something, this. This was £2.65, I think, but they're doing two for £4.25. So that, you know, that kind of offer, it makes these cheaper than these, I think. So at the end of the day, you can get a bottle of the real stuff, for, or 2 bottles of the real stuff, for less than 2 bottles of this poor imitation, let's just say. So anyway, yeah, so it's German lager. It doesn't, you know, it says it's a crisp Helles lager. It doesn't advertise like mad that it's a German Helles. It does say it's brewed by ABK. It's not claiming to be anything that it's not, really. It's just not very good. This one is good, basically. Is it amazing? No, but it's good. Yeah, it's very nice. Very nice for Helles-Style. Very clean, very light. Just possibly a little bit more flavour. be looking for that. But there you go. So interesting. I hope you enjoyed this taste test. I was interested myself to see whether I could tell which one was which, and I was able to, and they're not the same. So there you go. So at least I know now. Well, are they the same beer? No, they're not. And just get this stuff from Booths if you can. This stuff from M&S, there's nothing wrong with it, but it's severely overpriced for what it is. So there you go. Thank you very much for watching. Till next time, have a good one.